is just right up my alley. Are you an outdoors person?
Oh my God. Honestly, don't even put me indoors at all. I just want to live outdoors.
Me too.
I want a cabin in the woods.
Are you going to be murdering people there? Or is it like a food cabin?
This is a great cabin. We're going to put music on. We're going to have a little whiskey. We're going to have a blast.
I love your energy.
This is me all the time.
Oh, I
I'm
love
great
it.
to laugh and smile and have fun. Excuse me. Yeah.
No, she doesn't love his energy. He's way too high energy around her.
This is Pillow Guy, guys. This is Pillow Guy. Here's another lesson.
Yeah, so here's this. All right. So I was warm on that one.
All right, beta mon lesson. Your energy as a man should be lower than hers, always. Think of James Bond. James Bond is always cool, calm, and collected. The women around him are the ones trying to get a reaction out of him. Just think in the sense of all things, right? Just think, men are the rocks and women are the tsunamis that are impulsive. They're storms. They're emotional. They're getting crazy. And they're going to come after you. The tsunami is going to keep coming after you. Boom. But if there's a rock there, the guy, and nothing phases him, that's super attractive to women. A guy that holds his cool, right? He doesn't get caught up in his emotions like that. However, if there's a guy that's super high energy or this guy that's super emotional, he's like the tsunami. He's unpredictable, right? That energy, that chaos energy is like the feminine energy. That strong masculine rock is like the masculine energy. So when a guy becomes too high energy and is texting, he's too eager, or in person, he's like sitting here like leaning up and, leaning in. Oh, I can't wait to see you. Oh my God, you can tell he's so animated. He cares so much. That is unattractive because then it forces the woman to counterbalance that, and she has to become more of the rock, which makes her more hardened. This is why when we say over time in relationships or in marriages, a lot of times, the woman becomes masculinized the rock because the guy becomes feminine and emotional, and he doesn't know how to please her. So he's always like, what can I do? And he's always becoming this tsunami versus he's becoming the chaos versus the steady rock like James Bond. So here's a beta mon lesson for you. Your energy should always be lower than a woman's. Always. This is also the energy that creates where a woman chases after a man, right? The rock is staying steady in its place. The tsunami is going to come to the rock. The rock is not moving. The tsunami is bouncing around, but the rock stays steady.
Moved to Vermont when I was 5 years old.
Okay.
What, have you ever seen the movie My Cousin Vinny?
No, I haven't.
We're going to watch that.
I haven't seen
We're
it.
going to watch.
Okay.
Right.
In all fairness, growing up, I was the one climbing trees, playing in the dirt.
Oh my God, I love that. So you like being outdoors.
Okay, so watch his energy, and she just said growing up she was out.
In all fairness, growing up, I was the one climbing trees, playing in the dirt.
So he just concluded that from her childhood, now at 39, she loves to be outdoors. That is the jump he made, and I'm guessing, doesn't like the outdoors. That's not the vibe I get from her.
All right, so I have to break this down a little bit because, again, I don't know when people watch stuff like this what they see and what I see. But this is important to me. When I saw this right away, it was incongruent, and I was just like, this is a mistake. So the idea, and this is what I tell guys too, if you're on a date or you're texting or whatnot, you're always holding back information. You're mysterious. You're finding out about her. You're asking her questions. You're getting her to talk. And then what you want to do is you want to find the topic that lights her up, that gets her excited. You see that she gets energized. And then you open up the floodgates and you let her talk. Oh yeah, tell me more about that. Why are you so into that? You seem passionate about that. Explain that more. You let her ride this wave of emotions and you let her talk and get it all out. Versus what you're going to see here is this guy is an outdoorsy guy. So she brings up that as a child, she loved to be outdoors and blah, blah, blah. Again, in his mind, he's like blacking out and he's going, oh, she must love the outdoors, right? Like I said, she does not take me as an outdoors type at all. She takes me as the type that if you went camping with her, she'd complain the whole time and be like, I need to get my nails done or something like that. She does not ring as the outdoor type to me. But what he's doing is he's doing the opposite. he's going, ooh. When it's a topic that I'm really excited about, I can't wait to jump in and show my enthusiasm. Completely backwards and opposite is what you should as a man do. As a man, you're the rock. You're trying to find what it is about her that gets her lit up, and then you let her talk, you let her express herself, you let her get energized by that. So she comes in high energy like you want. You're that counterbalancing, masculine, just that steady energy. You want to find hot topics that women get engaged in, even with text, right? I don't text very often, but if I feel a girl's really excited about something, I'm going to let her open up and talk. Let her get it all out there. But as a man, if you're like, well, shoot, I get scared, I don't know what to talk about a lot. So a lot of guys will go, oh, great, when it comes into my wheelhouse, outdoors, I'm going to jump in right there because I know how to talk about the outdoors. And then he gets excited, going, boom, I'm going to talk about the outdoors. This is great. Totally ignoring, not reading her body language or any of this stuff. And then he just starts talking, and this is where it goes to where a lot of women, and I know there's two sides to this story, guys. I'm just trying to give you tips on this part. I know there's two sides to the story, but whenever women have a really bad date, you know what it is? Typically, it's the guy kept talking. The guy wasn't figuring out how to bounce it back on her and just letting her talk. Just letting her get it all out there. You want her to do 80% of the talking or more. Same with texting. You want her to do 80% of the texting or more. So a lot of women get up, they're like, God, this guy was so boring because he talked about himself the whole time. So on a guy's mind, he's going, well, I know about the outdoors. I can talk about that. She's going to go, wow, this guy's exciting. He knows about the outdoors. Nope. Women don't care what you have to say. Most people want to hear themselves talk, men or women, especially women. So again, she doesn't care about how energized you are about the outdoors. She cares about what she's energized by. It's just how it is. So any guys trying to jump in, I know a lot about this. Oh man, I can't wait to tell her about she doesn't care. She doesn't care. On dates, she just doesn't care. It's so much better to be completely mysterious. She knows nothing about you, and you figure out everything about her because she wants to talk. And she goes, wow, he listened to me. Oh my God, this guy, he just understood me. He listened to me. So anyway, I'm sorry for jumping in, guys. I had to break this up. In fact, I'm going to rewind a little bit so you can just see it fully through now. Okay.
My mom and I moved to Vermont when I was 5 years old.
Okay.
What, have you ever seen the movie My Cousin Vinny?
No. No, I
Okay, we're gonna watch that.
haven't seen
We're gonna
it.
watch.
Okay.
Alright.
In all fairness, growing up, I was the one climbing trees, playing in the dirt.
Oh my God, I love that. So you like being outdoors?
Okay, so watch his energy, and she just said growing up she was out.
In all fairness, growing up, I was the one climbing trees, playing in the dirt.
So he just concluded that from her childhood, now at 39, she loves to be outdoors. That is the jump he made, and I'm guessing, doesn't like the outdoors. That's not the vibe I get from her. But just watch how he's clueless, man, guys. Ugh.
Like, that is just right up my alley. Are you an outdoors
Oh
person?
my God. Honestly, don't even put me indoors at all. I just want to live outdoors.
Me too.
I want a cabin in the woods.
Are you gonna be murdering people there, or is it like
No, this is a great cabin. We're gonna put music on, we're gonna have a little whiskey, we're gonna have a blast.
I love your energy.
This is me all the time.
Oh, I
I'm
love
great
it.
at laugh and smile and have fun. Excuse me. Yeah.
No, she doesn't love his energy. He's way too high energy around her.
Oh my God. Honestly, don't even put me indoors at all. I just want to live outdoors.
Me too.
I want a cabin in the woods. This is a great cabin. We're gonna put music on, we're gonna have a little whiskey, we're gonna have a blast.
I love your energy.
This is me all the time.
Oh, I
I'm
love
great
it.
at laugh.
Yeah, nope. So again, in this conversation, again, if I didn't know what to look for, I probably would have thought like this guy when he was the pillow guy earlier, he goes, oh, she's laughing, she likes me. Because we all hear, right, that women want a funny guy. But they don't realize that women, again, have been socialized. They've been around the block way more times than the average guy. They talk all the time. So women know how to pretend to laugh. Just like you could say women know how to fake an orgasm. Same thing. So to me, I could see that it was not congruent. I could see she's not an outdoor person. I could see she was just like playing along because she knows how to keep conversations going because she's been around the block many times. But he probably honestly feels like he has her, like she wants him. And that's, I don't want to say the funniest, but one of the more interesting parts about one of this is when you see how in like The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, right? They'll give out one rose to the first impression. And they show all these different guys, and all these guys are like getting interviewed going, oh yeah, I bet you the rose is coming to me. She kissed like 3 or 4 different guys in this first episode. And they're all like, oh, I bet the rose is coming to me. When in reality, myself and all the women watching knew it was going to Dale, the guy that she fell in love with when she first, saw him or whatever. But all these guys in the actual episode, they are shell-shocked. They're thinking, she loves me. She kissed me. She would never kiss another guy. When in reality, she's kissing multiple guys. Or an awkward situation happens, so she's like kissing a guy just to get over the situation. It's such a different game, man. Such a different game. But yeah, this guy doesn't have a chance. Let me see. What do I have? Do I have anything? I don't think I have any. Do I have anything about? Boom. Oh, nice. Okay. All right, guys, your turn. What are your thoughts? I'm going to drink a little bit of beer. I'm going to check out the chat a little bit here. So post in the chat lessons that men should take away from shows like The Bachelor. What are some actual lessons? Not the bad lessons we learn. Like, what should guys actually notice and see from stuff like this? I'm going to look in the comments a little bit. I'm going to drink a little beer, and then we'll transition here pretty shortly into part 2. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share the video, but definitely subscribe.